welcome back to my channel, you guys. So spring has officially sprung. Okay, it's been sprung for a while, and it is time for another home DIY project. I'm checking some things off my list this season, and this is the first thing that is high on our list because we wanted to do this last year and didn't get around to it, you guys. So in this video, I am going to be showing you how we paint the bottom section of our house. It's like a brick or concrete material, but it needs a fresh coat of paint. It was very dirty and dated when we bought the house, and we knew that, but the contractors who built our patio last year offered to repaint it for us and the railing, you guys, for like almost $2,000. And Ronnie was like, no way, we could do it ourselves. So he did, prior to this video, paint all of the black iron rails outside, and you'll see those momentarily. But we are going to paint the bottom section of the house ourselves, and in order to help us do that, we are going to be testing out the Inokraft Maxpray M3 cart airless paint sprayer, you guys. I am so excited to have a paint sprayer of this magnitude. It was super easy to put together out of the box. It was already really put together. I mean, all he did was tighten this bolt here to add the spray gun hose on, and then he lifted the handle up and put 2 pins in, and we were ready to take this bad boy outside. It was very light. I want to say that it was very light. I was able to roll it around myself. Very beginner friendly, you guys. I have no complaints. You'll see the ease and the precision that this machine gives us. Now, before we get outside, I wanted to say that Ronnie started hand painting the area. It took him an hour to paint a very small section, and then we finally broke out the Maxpray M3 carts. And you guys, it was a total game changer. He was able to finish the whole project in under 30 minutes. Okay guys, so the first project we are going to test this paint sprayer out on is spraying the inside of our basement step or stairway area. He started rolling and said that it was taking way too long, and as you can imagine, you have to get into the grooves of like the bricks and cement and everything. So it seems like a good project for a sprayer, and it seems like he's going to save himself a lot of time. So we are going to start with trying to hook this up. We have our buckets here, and I showed you previously how we hooked it up. It was pretty simple and easy. I'm just gonna have to plug this in eventually. Oh, well, it's the paint here, and so you're gonna have a paint bucket, which we have the 5-gallon bucket here, and then a waste bucket, which is gonna be this one. What is this one for? The soapy water to clean it. And you guys, why he's getting the soapy water, because it recommends that you pre-clean it before you actually start using the machine the first time. Essentially, this screen right here is going to be what sucks the paint. So this is going to go down in the paint bucket, and this is our drip line or drip hose, and that's going to go into the waste bucket here. And then we're going to keep pulling the trigger until it starts to come through this long hose and obviously starts to spray out. So that's the gist of what's going on here. Down here we attached a kind of like a holder. If you need to switch your bucket of paint, you can put it in here, and then it won't be dripping all over the place and getting all messy. So that's really convenient to have as well. Here you have your spray here valve, and then your prime will be down. This is the on off button at the top here, and then there is the button under here as well to get it started with the pressure. And then this is going to be your pressure valve here. Let me come around so you can see. So here's the pressure valve here, and you can build up the pressure or put it you can reduce the pressure as you see fit. This is on wheels, so it's very convenient. When we brought it out, we were just able to roll it. You just kind of cock it back and you can roll it, which is really good. You saw us adding the pins in to stabilize the handlebar, so that was convenient. And all in all, it's pretty high tech and heavy duty, it looks like, for us. I mean, this is the most heavy duty one we've had. We've only had like the DIY style small paint sprayers, but this is definitely like professional series. So we're excited to try this out, and I'm thinking that this is not going to take him probably any time to do, versus he hand rolled everything that you can see that is white already. So here's the water. And you guys, it also came with these goggles, as you can see, because it's really good for you to protect your eyes and stuff when you're spraying stuff. So it came with the goggles, and he's also wearing a mask to help with him inhaling any fumes or chemicals or anything like that. And so now we're just going to pre-clean it. So I believe this screen is going to go into the soapy water, and then the drip pan will go into this one like that. And then we're just going to keep pressuring it until water comes. We're going to keep pushing the trigger until water comes out of the gun. All right, y'all, so we plugged it up and everything. You have to turn this pressure valve to the prime clean. And again, we're just going to clean it really quick. And then so you're going to turn it on. I plugged it in. You have the lock on it. You have the lock on it? Don't be like us, guys. Make sure your other end is plugged in. It wasn't plugged in. That's all there. Okay guys, so we were just priming it, and we just wanted to make sure the water was going to come out of the waste bucket. So as you can see, the water is there. So now we're going to do that with our paint, and we're going to prime the gun and wait until paint comes out of here. So we're going to put that into the paint, or the stain. If you're staining something, then you can use stain, but we're going to use paint. And then we're going to wait until paint starts coming out of here. All right, so next we're going to put the paint into the spray in the nozzle. So we turn this to the unclogged position, and then we turn this to the spray position here. And then we should be able to turn on the machine, and it will fill the hose, the black hose, with the paint now. He's going to spray out so that it doesn't get on anything. That looks like it's spraying out the long way, right? Instead of which direction you want it. You can turn the direction of the. Are you going up and down or side to side? And then you can adjust the pressure. It says start with the pressure down low. So let's see it at work. Oh, much easier, much faster. You see how fast that is? And you guys, I figured I'd do a quick voiceover right here to tell you more about the Maxpray 3-cart airless paint sprayer. You guys, the precision on this tip is unmatched. We didn't tape off anything. The only thing we did was cover up the black railing that Ronnie had already previously painted. But you can see in the next clips that we did not tape off the siding on the house. There's no paint on it at all. The precision tip is really, really accurate. Now you can use up to 15 gallon of paint for your DIY project. So anywhere from 1 gallon to 15 gallons, this paint sprayer can handle the job. You can use it interior and exterior for all purposes: walls, decks, siding, fences, you name it, it can do it. You also don't need to thin your paint, which is really, really good. You don't need to thin at all. It's perfect. Perfect coverage every time. It is beginner friendly. You guys, this was our very first time using it. We had no issues at all. It comes with multiple quick start guides and the full manual. You guys, it really made this job so easy. He was done in under 30 minutes, and cleanup was a breeze. You guys, in under 10 minutes we cleaned this and stored it away for its next use. Like, I cannot rant and rave about this enough, you guys. If you're looking for a paint sprayer for DIY projects, home projects, please check out the Maxpray M3 cart airless paint sprayer, because you will not be disappointed. I would not steer you wrong. I do have another paint sprayer. It is a small handheld one, and it is nowhere near the power of this one, the precision of this one. I mean, it was unmatched. Like, I even used it at one point. I didn't get it on camera, but I even used it at one point, and I was confident in using it. I was confident in the precision. And as you can see here, I mean, he is just zooming away on the project. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video and watching this home project. This is something we dreaded for months, and you guys, we saved almost $2,000. I think they wanted $1,800 to do this project, and we did it for just the cost of the paint, and we were done in about 30 minutes, and that included the cleanup as well. So thank you so much, Inokraft, for sponsoring today's video and reaching out to me to do this collaboration, because we really, really needed this. As you can see, the bottom part of our house was kind of worn and dated, and we just really, really needed to give it a makeover. And so we were able to do that and check this off of our list. I also want to say that we decided not to tape off like the steps, as you can see, the gray, because we just recently painted those. So we're just going to go around afterwards and touch up the edges. So that's why you don't see us taping that off or anything like that. And you do see a little bit of white on the edge of the step. That was fine, because we do have that paint, and we're just going to touch it up with a brush afterwards. But you guys, this was super quick. Look at that. And it can spray horizontally and vertically. This is going to be good for your doors. I'm planning to use it on interior doors as well as my exterior front door as well. I'm going to repaint that, because it is a smooth finish, professional grade finish, you guys. And that's what you want in your house. You don't want your DIYs to look like DIYs to the naked eye. This is going to definitely handle any job that you have for it. And like I said, it is beginner friendly. Now, not pictured here, it also does include an 18-inch tip extension. So you don't have to bend down and, hurt your back or anything like that. It comes with an extension. We did not need it for this project, so that is why you don't see it, but it does come with that as well. I also mentioned before that it does come with the goggles, the safety goggles. I can't stress to you enough about putting those on for your projects, because you don't want any of the chemicals or particles or anything like that to get into your eyes. You also want to use a mask anytime you're working with chemicals, because you don't want to inhale that into your system as well. The wheels on the system, I just want to say a few things about the wheels. It makes it so convenient to move this thing around. Okay, I was able to move it around, and with no problems at all. It can hold, like I said, up to a 5-gallon bucket of paint, and it is not hard to maneuver at all. I was able to do it by myself. As you can see here, this is what I was talking about before. Ronnie did not tape off the siding on our house. I made it very clear that I did not want overspray on my siding, and it did not happen, and he didn't even have to tape it off. So I'm really excited about that. And like I said, we zoomed through this project, so I'm going to get some more footage of it just so you can see the machine at work. But you guys, this Inokraft Maxpray M3 cart airless paint sprayer is the business. Okay, look at that. Look at that. It took him an hour and a half to do this much on the other side by hand. An hour and a half. He did that section in like, what was it, 25 seconds? I don't even know. Perfect, you guys. This is the perfect household tool that you need. Perfect household tool. You guys, I don't know about you, but this is so satisfying for me to watch. I can watch this all day. Look at that precision. Look at the time saved. He did this whole back wall in about, I don't know, 15 minutes. Like, that's crazy. So I am going to include the Amazon link to this product down below in the description box. Right now there is a coupon discount code of $30 off, so make sure you take advantage of that and you attach that to your cart when you do place your order. But you guys, look at this. Look at that. All right, you guys, so the first coat is done. So that was pretty quick. Now I'm just going to show you how to quickly clean it. So we went ahead and we've attached the garden hose flush ease valve. We took the little screen piece off, which sucks the paint up, and we put the garden hose valve on there. Then you're going to turn this pressure knob to the clean, prime clean, as y'all can see there. It should be fairly straightforward from there. We're going to turn it on. I got to go turn on the water, and then we'll turn on the power and just flush the system out. And then you're going to circulate the water through the sprayer into the waste pail for 20 seconds. So I just turn on the water. Alright guys, so next we're going to clean out the hose line to the gun, and you're just going to put this on spray here. I put the pressure to the lowest setting there, and then you're going to turn the unclog valve this to how it's set there, and you're going to turn it on. Can we spray it kind of higher? Is that better? That's the paint in the hose, right? You can technically return it back to the hose. You don't have to waste this paint, but we already sealed up our paint, so he's just gonna get rid of it. All right, you guys, so it is the next day, and we've put pretty much everything back in place for right now. And as you can see, we only needed one coat. I mean, this was really good coverage. As you can see, we have our inflatable hot tub set up now. We are going to go back and hit the edges of the gray part where he previously painted. We'll go back with a precision brush and do that. But all in all, his review was that this was a top-notch heavy duty paint sprayer system. It had a really good precision nozzle. We did not tape off the top of the siding, and as you can see, there's no bright white paint on it at all. He just used the brush, he used the sprayer, a steady hand, and it was fine all the way across the house. We didn't have any overspray issues or anything like that. And so our review is it's you guys, this is a really good system, honestly. If you're looking for a paint sprayer system that can really do the job, it can do small jobs, it can do large jobs, DIY jobs, I would say to go ahead and try the M3 Maxpray, because it's you guys, you can see for yourself. He was done with all of this, which you saw yesterday, in about 30 minutes. And you guys, it took him over an hour to do, he did this section over here by hand. So this back section, and as you can see, he still needs to hit the bottom of that, but he did this section by hand, and then he did a small section over here. And I remember you guys, I showed you guys yesterday him completing this section with the paint sprayer. But you guys, it took him over an hour to do that, and he got frustrated, and I was just like, well, this is the perfect project to test out the Inokraft M3 max sprayer. And so that's what we did, and he was done in 30 minutes, you guys. It was super quick. So we are going to do some rearranging of furniture. This is our old furniture we're going to get rid of, and we'll probably get a new table. As you can see, we have our new furniture out here and everything. And so we did move the egg chairs temporarily while we have the inflatable hot tub out here for the next couple of months. But you guys, I can't say enough good things about the paint sprayer. If you're in the market for one, definitely take some time, do your research, and check out the Inokraft brand, because they are top notch. We had no complaints. Cleanup was easy, as you guys saw. And you know, this project is done, and we were dreading it for months, and it literally took us 30 minutes to do the entire thing. So thank you so much.